What's up guys, and welcome to another episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Trivia. This week we're doing the awesome 5-headed dragon. This monster's English name is 5-headed dragon, whereas this monster's Japanese name is 5-god dragon, a much cooler name in my opinion. This monster's attribute is dark. He's a dragon type monster, he's a level 12, his attack is 5,000 and his defense is also 5,000. His effect is, he requires 5 dragon type monsters to be summoned, must be fusion summoned and cannot be special summoned by other ways. This card cannot be destroyed by battle with a dark, earth, water, fire or wind monster. This card is based off of the Dungeons & Dragons representation of a Mesopotamian god, Tiamat. Dungeons & Dragons depicts Tiamat as being the 5-headed god of evil dragons, with each head coloured one of the primary colours of chromatic dragons: blue, green, red, black and white. Accordingly, the Blue Eyes White Dragon strongly resembles Bahamut, Tiamat's rival and god of good dragons. The mechanized head represents the wind attribute, the center tan one represents the earth attribute, the black one represents the dark attribute, while the fire and water heads represent their own attribute respectively. There is no light attribute head, referencing its effect of only being able to be destroyed by light or divine monsters. This card, Dragon Master Knight, Malefic Truth Dragon, Rocket Arrow Express, and Super Dimensional Robot Galaxy Destroyer currently have the highest original printed attack and defense in the OCG/TCG. 5-headed dragon is tied for the strongest dark monster in the game with Malefic Truth Dragon. 5-headed dragon is also tied for the strongest fusion monster in the game alongside Dragon Master Knight. 5-headed dragon appears in the artwork of Paradox Fusion. For such a powerful card, this card has appeared quite a bit in the anime. In the original series, this card is also known by the Japanese name FGD, commonly rendered in the anime and manga as 5-god dragon. In episode 45, this monster was known as the Mythic Dragon and was under the control of the Big Five. This monster was to be summoned after Kaiba was going to be sacrificed, but this didn't happen. The Big Five then rewrote the program to summon this monster immediately to the field. In episode 98, this monster appears in a flashback Kaiba has when he recognises the Big Five as the same people who trapped him in his own virtual reality game. In episode 113, this card was used by the Big Five during their duel against Yamayugi and Joey. In this episode, this card was a ritual monster, not a fusion monster, with its corresponding ritual spell card being Dragon Revival Ritual. In episode 185, the KC Dualtech 760 uses this card during its duel against a Kaiba land patron. This marked the first time and only time to date that a 5-headed dragon was actually able to defeat the player facing it. In Yu-Gi-Oh! Capsule Monsters, Fiendish 5 members Meteor Dragon, Luster Dragon No. 2, Tyrant Dragon, Aqua Dragon and Serpent Night Dragon combined to form the 5-headed dragon during Trial 5. In Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, in episode 5, this is the card that Professor Banner picks up for his scary story when he decided to play along with Jaden and his friends while they were telling scary stories. In episode 95, during Zane and Cyrus's duel against each other, this card can be seen in Zane Truesdale's fusion deck after he activates Fusion Guard. In episode 160, Truman summons 2 copies of this card against Jaden Yuki. He uses Future Fusion to fusion summon this card on his second standby phase, but Truman then activates Dragon's Mirror to immediately fusion summon this card on his first turn. This card appears in the GX Japanese closing song, Borderline Battle. And with that guys, that's another episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Trivia done. Don't forget to leave me a comment below telling me more trivia episodes you think I should do. Let me know what you thought of the video. Don't forget to leave a like, favourite and subscribe and all that jazz. Catch you later. Bye.